All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a very special Christmas universe here. As yes, the moment you've been waiting for has arrived. We are about to finally talk about the contenders for this year's Christmas number one for 2023. Yes, this is the all important Christmas number one that is going to be obviously the Christmas number one has been considered the most important number one of the music of the official chart company's charts of 2023. And of course, this is the number one that every single wants to win at the very end of the year. And obviously, because it's Christmas and Christmas is a big deal when it comes to songs, and there's a lot of songs and obviously there's quite a lot of contenders who all want to get that opportunity to be named the Christmas number one in 2023. But more importantly, you'll be pleased to, well, for those who have been annoyed about Lad Baby taking over the number ones the last 5 years, luckily, you won't need to worry about it because Lad Baby is officially stepping down from the race this year, meaning we are going to have a new Christmas number one this year. And today we're going to take a look at who will be battling. So basically, the race is wide open as to who gets this year's Christmas number one. It's going to be down to us to choose a new number one in 2023, and we're going to go through all the contenders as of who will be battling for that number one spot, and then of course the official number one will be revealed on Friday, the 22nd of December on BBC Radio 1, where they will be revealing live on that Friday who has got this year's Christmas number one of 2023. So without further ado, let's take a look at who's going to be battling for the contenders for 2023's Christmas number one. So, and also let me know who you would like to see as the Christmas number one out of all the contenders we're about to reveal in the comment section below, because I would love to see which songs do you feel has a good opportunity of being this year's Christmas number one in 2023. All right, so let's take a look at the contenders, and we're going to start things off by talking. Yeah, so we're going to start with charity singles because there are a few charity singles that are going to be up for that Christmas number one this year. The first of the charity singles that are going to be coming is Nally the Station Cat, the Nalia the Station Cat, Cheeky Meowta. So Nally the Station Cat has had a lot of has been getting a lot of she's basically become the cat has obviously become a social media sensation over the last year. It's a 4-year-old cat from Stevenage, which is where the cat's from, and obviously they're trying to raise money they're basically trying to raise money for RSPCA and the Steve Age homeless charity Feed Up Warm Up. So yeah, they're doing a whole charity campaign with the cat, so if you want to back this up, then yeah, it'll be coming very, very soon. And they've made the music video. I don't think the music video is available yet, but you might be able to find it on YouTube if they have already uploaded it. I'm not too sure if they have, but nevertheless, this is the first of the contenders, and this is the cover, by the way. This is the cover for the single for the cat, and this is the cat we're seeing in the studio recording. Should be interested to see whether this cat will be able to become your Christmas number one in 2023. And then we have the Steelford Mods, who are taking over. Are going to hope to become they're basically a post-punk brand which is formed from Nottingham, and they're hoping to get to number one with a cover of the Pet Shop Boys 1985 number one hit, the West End Girls, for Shelter, which they're going to be releasing on the 15th of December. So yes, all sales are going to go to Shelter. So if you want to see them get to number one, you want to support the charity, then you'll be able to get this song from the 15th of December. Friday the 15th is when they're going to be releasing it as a 12-inch vinyl if you want to buy it on vinyl. And then there's going to be a remake of it. I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, called The Rock Core. which, by the way, Wizards, I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day is going to be celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. So there's a chance the song's probably going to get in the top 10 because of the fact that it's been 50 years old. But luckily, Roy Wood's actually supporting this rock core, which they're going to be donating all the money from the sales of the cover to Cash for Kids Mission Christmas Appeal, which they're going to be raising money for their version of Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day, which Roy Wood's going to be backing them in the hopes to get this to #1 for Christmas in 2023. So yes, it'll be the 50th anniversary of Wizards' classic tune that's going to be covered by the rock core in 2023. So if you want to support them and hope to raise money, then this is definitely a track you might want to look out for in the next few weeks. And then we have the Glee Man, I Love Christmas Time. Obviously, this is a they're going to be raising money for awareness of War Child, which is what they're going to be raising money for. And you can obviously, and this is basically related to the ongoing war in Ukraine. So this is a group that's raising money for the War Child in Ukraine charity, which they're going to be raising money for over Christmas. So you can look out for the Glee Man, I Love Christmas Time that's coming. And then we have Sooty. Yes, the puppet Sooty is going to be doing a cover of I'm in the Mood for Christmas, which they're going to be doing in aid of the Great Ormond Street Hospital, which is another big charity over Christmas. So yes, Sooty and friends are going to be doing a cover of that, which is actually a cover of Nolan's I'm in the Mood for Dancing, but they've changed the lyrics into I'm in the Mood for Christmas. So there you go. The Celebs are also making a return for So Delicious, which is they're going to be raising money for the Great Ormond Street Hospital as well. And this is for their 2023 version, which is going to feature the Chases and Huggins and Good Morning Britain's Laura Tubb and Melody Messenger, who are going to be joining the group for this special new celeb single, which is going to be releasing for Christmas 2023. So these are all the charity singles that are going to be competing for the opportunity to raise a lot of money as possible and hope to be Christmas #1 in 2023. And then, of course, we come to another song that's going to be 50 years old by the time we get to Christmas, and that is Slade. Merry Christmas, Everybody is going to be 50 years old. And in fact, there's been a lot of rumors about the possibility of a remastered with Dolby Atmos for the very first time. So there's a lot of talks that there's going to be a golden anniversary release of the song for its 50th anniversary. So if it does get a re-release, would you like to see Slade get to #1 once again with Merry Christmas Everybody like they did in 1973? 50 years later, would you like to see Slade get to #1 for the second Christmas in 50 years? I think that would be a great celebration, wouldn't it? Yeah, let me know in the comment section. Would you like to see Slade 50 years later be Christmas #1 for the second time with the same song, just like Queen did a few years ago? Let me know. Yeah, because obviously Queen did the same thing with Bohemian Rhapsody, so I'm wondering if Slade will do the same thing for their 50th anniversary. That would be pretty cool. And then, of course, we've got Wham! Last Christmas that has been that came very close to being Christmas #1. They were at #2 last year. So the question is, will this be the year that Wham! Last Christmas becomes Christmas #1 in 2023? What do you reckon? Is this the year for Wham? Let me know in the comment section if you think they have a good chance at winning. They were #2 last Christmas, so maybe this year could be their year. And then, of course, another possibility for Christmas is the Pogues Fairy Tales with New York, because in case you haven't heard, Shane McGowan, who is the frontman, he's been hospitalized recently. Apparently, he's got like a virus, very critical condition that he's been put through in the last few weeks. And there is that he's been very, very poorly the last few months, for the last few weeks or so. And there's been a lot of talk about whether he may not potentially make it by Christmas. So there is that thought process that it might get worse for him by the time we get to Christmas. And if that's the case, then the Pogues fans have kind of decided they wanted to honor his legacy this Christmas by hoping to get this song, Fairy Tales of New York, to Christmas #1 in 2023. And in fact, a lot of bookies have actually said they believe the Pogues are a huge favorite to be Christmas #1 because of Shane McGowan's hospital, because of him being in hospital. Now they believe Fairy Tales of New York is a huge favorite now to be Christmas #1. So if you want to support the Pogues and share, and pay your, obviously show your love to Shane and his band for Christmas by getting Fairy Tales of New York to Christmas #1, then yeah, be sure to listen to the song, be sure to download the song, etc. And who knows, maybe Fairy Tales of New York will finally get a #1, which is something that this song has never done before, and that is become a #1 because they missed out in 1987. So who knows, maybe this year could be the very first time we get to say Fairy Tales of New York is #1 for Christmas, which is something that I think a lot of us would love to see, is Fairy Tales of New York being #1 for Christmas. And then, of course, we've got Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. She's the queen of Christmas, of course. She got to #1 with this song in 2020 before Christmas. I believe she was #3 last year, so she came very, very close. She's getting closer every year. She's been in the top 20 recently. Obviously, this week she's in the top 20, but yeah, she's getting closer and closer to that Christmas #1. So the question is this the year for Mariah Carey to finally be Christmas #1 in 2023? What do you reckon? Do you reckon the Queen of Christmas is going to do it? Let me know in the comment section if you feel Mariah Carey, if this is the year for Mariah Carey to be Christmas #1. And then we've got Ed Sheeran and Elton John, Merry Christmas. That's been a huge favorite with a lot of Ed Sheeran fans. Love this tune. It got to #5 last Christmas, and it got to #2 in 2021, the year that when they were working with Lad Baby. So now that Lad Baby's not in the picture this year, could we see this song finally get to Christmas #1? Could it be Ed Sheeran and Elton John's version of the song finally get to #1 and not the Sausage Roll version? What do you reckon? I think there's a chance here that we could see this song get into the top 10 for Christmas. Whether it gets to Christmas #1 is going to be down to you guys. And also, Elton John's also re-releasing his Stepping Into Christmas this year, because apparently the song is going to get a vinyl release this year, and it's also getting a lot of trend on TikTok this year. So because of that, they are obviously, because of the popularity it's getting over on that on the TikTok. This is the reason why Stepping Into Christmas is now in the running for the Christmas #1 in 2023. So do you reckon that maybe Elton John Stepping Into Christmas could be Christmas #1 in 2023? What do you reckon? Does this song have a chance? Considering it's quite a few years old. I believe it's I believe it's also 50 years old this year. So this is another anniversary alongside Wizard and Slade, who also brought their songs out in 1973. So this is another song that's also going to be 50 years old this Christmas. So could we be seeing Elton John Stepping Into Christmas achieve the unthinkable? Be a huge deal for him. Anyway, so these are the Christmas classics that have been labeled as contenders for this year's Christmas #1. Let me know if any of these Christmas classics you feel deserves the opportunity to be the #1 in 2023. Now we're going to look at some social media and social media campaigns that are going out there, and a lot of ACD fans want to try and get Thunderstruck in the Christmas chart this year, which, by the way, Highway to Hell got into the charts in 2013 for Christmas. So could we see Thunderstruck from ACDC get to the charts by Christmas? What do you reckon? If you're an ACD fan, let me know. Would you like to see this as a Christmas #1 in 2023? Be interested to see what ACDC fans think about this campaign that's going on. And then we have EMF and the Stephen Fry with Hello People. EMF, by the way, they're an ultra rock group from Centerford, I hope I pronounced that right. They've basically teamed up with Stephen Fry to do a whole Christmas #1 bid, and they decided to do a whole Hello People song, which they're doing. And apparently their statement to the single is to call to stand against the hate myths of imagination, which is very interesting way of looking at this. So if you want to support by achieving this message, then this is a song that you might want to look out for Christmas. And then we have the Knack Pots with Proper Christmas. This is basically a band of puppets who have decided to do a Christmas song, which is a little Banksy, as they say. And they also want to try and achieve the 70s and 80s vibes that Chaz and Dave, Madness and Slade used to do. So they want to try and achieve that style of Christmas record this year. So if you want to support them with their hit, then yes, this song will be coming out over Christmas, so you can support them. And who knows, maybe they'll get into the charts for Christmas if they do really, really well. Now, in terms of the songs that are in the charts, these are some of the contenders, some of the other songs that are possible climbers and new releases that we're going to be seeing potentially go for Christmas #1 in 2023. Now, the first one is a song that's already been to #1, The Beatles' Now and Then. This is their last ever song for the Beatles. And obviously, the Beatles have had a huge history with Christmas #1. They've had a Christmas #1 in 63 with I Want to Hold Your Hand, 64 with I Feel Fine, 65 with Day Tripper, We Can Work It Out, and 1967 with Hello, Goodbye, which are all the Christmas tunes that had got to #1 from the Beatles. So they've had a lot of Christmas #1 hits, of course. So question is Now and Then for the Beatles potential to be Christmas #1 this year? What do you reckon? Do you reckon the Beatles might be able to achieve another Christmas #1 in their lifetime? Do you reckon this is a good time for them to do it? Let me know in the comment section if you want to see the Beatles achieve another Christmas #1 with their last ever tune. And then we have Jack Holland, Love It On Me, which is the current #1 right now. And a lot of people want to see this rapper become #1 for Christmas. So what do you reckon? Do you reckon this rapper has a chance at being Christmas #1 this year? Let me know in the comment section. He's the current #1 right now. So do you reckon he's going to survive and still be #1 by the time we get to the 22nd of December? Or do you reckon somebody else will beat him? Should be interesting. And then we have Minnie Webb with Back Home for Christmas. This is her first ever Christmas hit that is going to be going for the Christmas #1, and she's hoping to make her dream come true by becoming Christmas #1. So if you want to help her make her dream come true, then be sure to get her song when it releases next month. If you want to support her in her quest to be Christmas #1 in 2023. And then we have The Trickster with Silent Night versus Santa Claus is Coming to Town. This is an Austrian-born group that is going to be doing a sort of a Christmas mashup between two popular tunes. They've recorded it in Abbey Road recently. So if you want to support them, then be sure to look out for their track, which is coming out very soon. And then, of course, we've got Cher, who's released a Christmas hit recently. DJ Plays a Christmas Song, which is related to her Christmas album, which has just come out recently. So do you reckon we might see Cher become Christmas #1 in 2023? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comment section if you want to see Cher be Christmas #1 in 2023. And then Ellie Hansen's making a return. She's going to be teaming up with Sia Donkor with Rest of Our Days, which is basically a new track that she's collaborating with. Somebody she's collaborating with this track. That is basically a reflection on the year that's proven to be a hell of a ride, and that's the reason why they've made it. They called it The Rest of Our Days. Is essentially a reflection of what happened in 2023, essentially. So if you want to support this tune, then the tune will be out very soon for you to get in December. And then we have Tap Maroy with X's, which is a song which they're hoping to achieve. And by the way, it's currently number 3 right now. So they're hoping to achieve. It's a Canadian singer hoping to be Christmas #1 in the UK in 2023. So let me know if you think they deserve the opportunity. And then we have Andrew Brosi, who has provided the official song for the John Lewis ad, which is Fiesta. Do you reckon this has a chance? Let me know in the comment section if you think this official John Lewis ad song for 2023 could be your Christmas #1 this year. And then we have Tala with Water. This is another song that's also got a lot of love recently. So we could see this become Christmas #1 potentially in 2023. And then we have One Republic with their Christmas hit, Dear Santa, that's planning to enter the charts by Christmas. So could we see One Republic finally achieve a Christmas #1 in their lifetime? Let me know in the comment section if you believe this is if this is an opportunity for One Republic to achieve their dreams of being Christmas #1. And then we have Amazon Originals, which is a retailer exclusive, and these are some of the Amazon Originals that are hoping to enter the charts this Christmas, including Sam Ride, Your Christmas to Me, and this is Sam Ride's first new track since his debut album, and it's his first ever original Christmas hit. So could Sam Ride not only did he have a successful year in Eurovision last year, but could this year end with Sam Ride being Christmas #1? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comment section. And then we have Joria Smith with Stay Another Day, which is her cover of E17's #1 from 1994, Stay Another Day. Let me know if you reckon this is going to become Christmas #1 in 2023. And then Anne Marie is also entering the charts again this Christmas with Christmas Without You, and this is her Amazon original that she's hoping to get into the #1 spot for Christmas. So they're all the Amazon originals coming for Christmas in 2023. And then we have Spotify songs, including, the Spotify song for this year is Insoul Collective with God Rest Your Merry Gentlemen, which is a 2023 Mercury Prize winner who's finally doing a classic on a Christmas Carol song. So if you want to support them, this is an exclusive release on Spotify for you to listen to right now. And then we have an Apple Music hit, which is Ellie Huntston's Stay Another Day. So yes, Ellie Huntston's doing a Stay Another Day cover for Apple Music, which she's hoping to achieve #1 with her version rather than Jory Smith's version, which is also entering the chart. And then we have Broxton Joy to the World, which is the Nigerian Afro star, who's also hoping to achieve a #1 with his version of Joy to the World, which will hopefully, who knows, may hopefully enter the charts for Christmas if we're lucky. But there you go. These are all the singers who are going to be battling for your Christmas #1 in 2023. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if there's any tracks that you're looking forward to for Christmas 2023. I mean, there's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of singers in here, a lot of big names that are all hoping to be Christmas #1 in 2023. I'm feeling very good about all the singers I'm seeing here. There's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of potential to who could be this year's Christmas #1, but I'm very excited to see who's going to take it, who's going to take the prize for Christmas in 2023. We'll find out on the 22nd of December when it will all be revealed on BBC Radio 1. Friday the 22nd from 4 p.m. is when we're going to be able to see this year's Christmas #1 revealed on Radio 1. So not long to go, just a few more weeks, and a new Christmas number and our 2023 Christmas #1 will be announced will be announced in the UK, and we'll finally know who's covered that coveted spot of being Christmas #1 this year. But yeah, let me know in the comment section who you want to see win it. And I will see you guys in my next Christmas Universe, where we're going to be talking about Christmas TV on the BBC for 2023. And of course, we're also going to be doing coverage on BBC Sounds and radio content for Christmas 2023, as well as, yes, the BBC will be revealing their plans for Christmas TV and radio and sounds this week. So see you then.